Good evening, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha and these are the headlines of the hour. Fires and wildfires burn down settlements and jungles, issue not included in the agenda of the cabinet. Federal and provincial governments back off from responsibility, citing it's the jurisdiction of the local levels. Leaders of the education sector warn the government against any decision as the Ministry of Education prepares to take action against those who continue with their affiliation with political parties. Delhi court rejects a petition by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwals for daily video consultations with his doctor. The court orders for the constitution of a medical panel of specialist doctors. And Karnali edge past Gandaki by 5 runs to register their third consecutive win in the Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Bagmati also defeat Lumbini by 25 runs. The sole jurisdiction to control fires and wildfires is with the provincial government. However, the limit of responsibility with the local levels during disasters is not clear. The local governments also do not have necessary skilled manpower, equipment, or resources to handle disasters. Out of the total 753 local levels in the country, 631 of them do not even have fire trucks. Fires and wildfires occurred in 236 places across the country just yesterday. 15 people have been killed in fire-related incidents in the country in the past 3 months. However, the issue was not raised at the meeting of the Council of Ministers today. In a fire that occurred in Morang's Rangeli Municipality 3 on 16th of March last month, 113 people of 28 households were displaced. Although the fire victims were provided some relief materials by donors, the government has not provided them permanent housing facilities as of yet. The challenges faced during incidents of fire are Nepal's geographical situation, resources of provincial governments, and lack of manpower. The province governments seem to be the weakest in the disaster management of fires and wildfires. After 7 years since establishment, the Karnali province government has finally started making strategy for controlling wildfires, while Madhya province government has not taken a substantial initiative yet. Human negligence is the main cause of incidents of fire. The statistics from the past 3 years show that damages caused by wildfires in the country has been rising. As records show that highest number of wildfires occur around the end of April, we need to be more alert during this time period. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what's your take on Nepali Congress and CPN-UML's nature of strictly criticizing CPN Maoist Center ideologically, but ready in handing the leadership? 37% voted for A, ideologically ill trend, 29% for B, disrespecting public opinion, and 34% for C, mathematical politics. And here's today's question. At a time when there have been incidents of fires and wildfires across the country, why has the cabinet not made it an agenda for discussion? Your options are A, insensitive towards the people, B, negligence regarding disasters, and C, excuse of jurisdiction. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Community school teachers have warned the government against any decision as the Ministry of Education prepares to take action against those who continue with their affiliation to political parties. Attending the second general convention of the Confederation of Nepalese Teachers, they suggested that teachers should get to take part in political activities. They also challenged the government and said they would not abide by the laws and warned that the Minister for Education could lose her post if, in their words, they are deprived of their right to hold political beliefs. They also warned of waging a protest if the government does not amend the education bill as per the earlier agreement. They urged for a law that is teachers and staff friendly. The Nepal National Teachers Association, close to ruling CPN-UML, meanwhile boycotted the General Convention. The event will take place till 24th of April and will also elect a new leadership. Based on the Education Act and regulation, Nepal's schools must have names that reflect Nepali culture. The government has been directing schools to ensure they abide by the regulation. The first time it did so was in the Nepalese year 2028, some 53 years ago. 10 years ago, the government once again informed of the same. However, many schools did not comply. Government authority also continued to approve schools with foreign names. Last month, on 28th of March, Kathmandu Metropolis issued a directive to change the names of schools within a month that do not have Nepali names. 202 schools have submitted new names after that, while 122 renowned schools have yet to do so. The metropolis has warned it will stop the admission process if it does not abide by the directive. Of the 512 schools within the Kathmandu metropolis, 324 have English names. Top brass leaders of various communist parties have pointed out that an analysis should be carried out on the split of Nepal's communist parties that occur from time to time. At the program held in Godavari, Lalitpur today to celebrate CPN-UML's 75th anniversary of the establishment of the party, they said that a detailed analysis was needed to carry out on the overall movements. Speaking at the event commemorating the Diamond Jubilee celebration of the Nepal Communist Party, Prime Minister and CPN Maoist Center Chairperson Pushpa Kamal Dahal said he is not in favor of forming a communist unity in haste like in the past. Speaking at the function, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba said his party is always in favor of holding discussions with political parties on important issues of the country, reaching agreements and extending help. Speaking at the program, CPN-UML Chair KP Sharma Oli said there is no alternative to democracy and the whole nation should unite to protect it. Oli also stated that the ruling alliance should focus on development works, peace, good governance, curbing corruption, and controlling poverty. Former prime ministers, leaders of various political parties, ministers, lawmakers, business persons, diplomats, among others, participated in the function today. Former President Bidya Devi Bhandari was honored with the National Pride Medal at the party's Diamond Jubilee celebration. Along with the Prime Minister, other former Prime Ministers jointly honored former President Bhandari at the function. In our Public Voice segment, today we have asked people in several provinces if parties with communist names had forgotten communist ideologies. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
आफ्नो स्वार्थ र भागभण्डा नमिल्ने र आफै प्रधानमन्त्री आफै मन्त्री हुँ भने जुन सोचको कारण चाहिँ बिडेछ मलाई लाग्छ
फरक विचारधारा भए पनि गठबन्धन गरौँ सहमति गरौँ भन्ने हिसाबमा मिल्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो अलमलिएको जस्तो चाहिँ मैले बुझ्छु
दिन पछि यिनीहरुको चेन्ज भइरा हुन्छ
दलहरु यो नयाँ पिढीसँग चाहिँ कोलाबोरेसन गर्न नसकेका हुन्
सिद्धान्त अरु दल र कम्युनिस्टको कुनै फरक चाहिँ देखिन्न सत्तामा जाने मात्रै उनीहरुको ध्यान छ र वैचारिक हिसाबले उनीहरुले आफूले नै व्यवहारमा लागू गर्न सकिरहेका छैनन्
सिद्धान्तलाई बिर्सेर यिनी पटभ्रष्ट भएर कमाउनको निम्ति लालच सत्ताको निम्ति लालच भए त्यही लालचको कारणले यिनीहरु ध्रुवीकरण भए
कम्युनिस्टहरुमा वैचारिक स्पष्टता नभएको र पद र प्रतिष्ठाको लागि राजनीति लडाई गरेका कारणले कम्युनिस्टहरु छेदविच्छेद भए
The government has presented an ordinance to the president that would ease investments. The meeting of the Council of Ministers decided to present the ordinance to the President ahead of the investment summit scheduled for 28th and 29th of April. Today's meeting also decided to amend laws related to reconstruction and rehabilitation of private residences damaged and at risk due to disasters and to jointly use resources with all three levels of government. The cabinet also announced a public holiday tomorrow, marking the visit of Nepal by Qatar's Emir. The Council of Ministers also decided to appoint Madhukumar Marasini to the post of Finance Secretary and transfer current Secretary Krishna Hari Pushkar to the office of the Prime Minister. Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, is arriving in Kathmandu tomorrow for a state visit to Nepal. President Ramchandra Paudel is to receive him from the Tribhuvan International Airport at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. This is the first visit by any Emir of Qatar. The government has also announced a public holiday tomorrow. The Qatari Amir will hold bilateral talks with President Podel and Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal. During his stay, the two countries will dwell on the issues of bilateral concerns and Qatar's support to several projects in Nepal, along with providing a gift to the Emir. The Nepal government will also request Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani for the earliest release of Bipin Joshi, a Nepali national held hostage by the Hamas militants. Experts have suggested the government to prioritize Joshi's release during talks with the Emir.
हाम्रो मसी सिग्नेचर हुनुभन्दा अगाडि तपाईहरुले प्लिज त्यो हाम्रो बिपिन जोशी भन्ने बाबुलाई छुटाइदिनु पर्यो भन्दिनुस् हामीले यही कूटनीति गर्ने भनेको यही हो हामी तपाईहरुले भने जस्तो किसिमको श्रम सम्झौता गर्छौं तर त्यो भन्दा अगाडि प्लिज त्यो बाबुलाई छुटाइदिनु पर्यो त्यो निर्दोष मान्छे कृषि सिक्न भनेर गएको प्यालेस्टाइनसित पनि इजरायलीहरुसित पनि उसको चाहिने खास चाहिने शत्रुता मित्रता केही छैन त्यसलाई छुटाइदिनु पर्यो पहिला त्यो गर्दिनुस् त फेरि शक्तिशाली त्यहाँको राजा उहाँले भनेको मान्छन् जस्तो लाग्छ यहीँनेर हो कूटनीति गर्नुपर्ने.
The Nepal government will also discuss on ensuring safety of Nepalese working in Qatar and the release of those in jail for various reasons. The Amirs delegation will arrive at the Trivandrum International Airport on 2 private jets and will leave on Wednesday. And it's time now for the international update. A Delhi court today rejected a petition by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, a type 2 diabetes patient, for daily 15-minute video consultations with his doctor. The Roos Avenue Court, however, ordered the constitution of a medical panel of specialist doctors to decide if the Aam Aadmi Party leader needs regular insulin shots. The panel will also prescribe a diet and exercise plan for 55-year-old Kejriwal. However, till the panel is constituted and arrives at its recommendations, the Chief Minister may continue to have home-cooked food as long as it adheres to the instructions of the court. While sending Kejriwal to judicial custody earlier this month, the court had allowed him home-cooked food, bottled drinking water, and other facilities given his medical condition. Meanwhile, the court also directed jail officials to ensure proper medical care is available to the Chief Minister, including treatment from diabetologists or endocrinologists. Kejriwal, who was arrested last month in the alleged liquor policy scam, also moved the court last week, claiming Tihar jail officials had failed to provide a regular supply of insulin, a critical drug for diabetes. The Chief Minister's party claimed a conspiracy to kill him. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court today dismissed a plea requesting the release of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on extraordinary interim bail for all criminal cases registered by the Enforcement Directorate and the state until the completion of his tenure.
Sports news.
Karnali province edged past Gandaki province by 5 runs to register their 3rd consecutive win in the Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. In the match played at the capital's Mulpani cricket ground today, Karnali province elected to bat first and posted 168 runs in the stipulated 20 overs, losing 4 wickets. Karnali had a good start as Bipin Rawal and Ravindra Shahi put on 101 runs for the opening partnership in 13 overs. Bipin top scored for Karnali with a quick-fire 68 off 43 balls, smashing 5 sixes and 4 fours, while Ravindra contributed 33 runs. Dinesh Adhikari also scored an unbeaten 29 off 19 balls, and Arjun Kharti smashed 28 runs off 16 balls. Amrit Gurung with 4 wickets was the only wicket taker for Gandaki. Chasing a victory target of 169 runs, Gandaki managed to score 163 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in the allotted 20 overs. Opener Arjun Kamal was the leading scorer for Gandaki with 70 runs off 55 balls, hitting 1 6 and 7 fours. Roshan Gautam also added 23 runs off 17 balls for Gandaki. Diwanpun, Prakash Jaisi and Yunish Thakuri all grabbed a wicket each in Karnali's win. Following the win, Karnali climbed to the 3rd spot of the points table, securing 6 points from 4 matches. Gandaki remained in the 6th position with 2 points from 5 matches. In another match under the Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship played today, Bagmati Province defeated Lumini Province by 25 runs. In the match played at the same venue at Mulpani Cricket Ground, Bagmati batted first after winning the toss and scored 162 runs in 20 overs for the loss of 9 wickets. Skipper Reet Gautam top scored for Bagmati with a 43-ball 56 with the help of 6 fours. Ram Naresh Giri also smashed 28 runs off 12 balls and remained not out, while Shubh Kansakar also added 19 off 14 balls. Narsarki with 4 wickets was the leading wicket taker for Lumini. In reply, Lumini were limited to a total of 137 runs for the loss of 9 wickets in 20 overs. Krishna Karki was the leading scorer for Lumini with an unbeaten 38 off 29 balls, hitting 1 6 and 4 fours. Rijan Thakal was the pick of the Bagmati bowlers, grabbing 3 wickets. Bagmati lead the points table with 6 points from 4 matches. Lumini are second with also 6 points from 5 matches. Bagmati are at the top due to a better net run rate. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.